journey in your last two. I swim with T2200, the styron down to mute, and can land a pole that sunky died.
Let's begin our final employment expense example by looking at an employee who incurs employment expenses other than vehicle or home office expenses. This example demonstrates how assigned T2200, supporting receipts, and Form T777 work together when claiming a variety of other eligible employment expenses. At the top of the slide, we see Michael performing his employment duties. He works primarily from the office, but also travels for work when required. Like many employees, he is responsible for paying certain employment-related costs that are necessary to perform his job. The example begins with Michael's employer requiring him to pay specific employment expenses as part of his employment. To document these conditions, the employer completes and signs Form T2200. This form is essential because it identifies the employment conditions and confirms which categories of expenses the employee may be eligible to claim. In the center of the slide, Michael's profile summarizes the facts of the example. His employer requires him to pay certain employment expenses. He has received a signed T2200, and he keeps records of those expenses throughout the year. These are the basic ingredients needed before an employment expense claim can be prepared. On the right side of the slide, notice how several expense categories flow from the signed T2200. These include office supplies, cell phone expenses, internet expenses where applicable, parking, professional dues, and work-related travel expenses. The important point is that the T2200 does not automatically make every expense deductible. Instead, it identifies the employment conditions that may allow these types of expenses to be considered under the CRA's rules. For each expense category, Michael must still determine whether the expense meets the CRA's eligibility requirements, whether it was incurred for employment purposes, and whether it has appropriate supporting documentation. Personal expenses or employer-reimbursed expenses cannot be claimed. The workflow at the bottom of the slide summarizes the overall process. It starts with the employer signing Form T2200. Michael then incurs eligible employment expenses while performing his job. He keeps all of his supporting receipts and records throughout the year. Finally, the allowable expenses are calculated and reported on Form T777 as part of his income tax return. The reminder at the bottom reinforces one of the most important concepts in employment expense claims. Form T2200 identifies which employment expenses the employee may be eligible to claim. It establishes the employment conditions, but it does not replace the need for receipts or guarantee that every expense is deductible. The key takeaway from this slide is straightforward. Every employment expense claim begins with understanding the employment conditions documented on Form T2200. Once eligibility has been established, the employee must maintain proper records, identify the expenses that qualify under the CRA's rules, and use Form T777 to report the allowable deduction accurately on the income tax return. Now that we've identified the eligible employment expenses, the next step is to organize them, calculate the allowable amounts, and prepare Form T777. This slide focuses on the practical process of turning supporting documents into an accurate employment expense claim. The process begins on the left side of the slide with collecting supporting documents. Throughout the year, the employee should keep receipts and records for every employment-related expense that may qualify under the CRA's rules. These records may include receipts for office supplies, cell phone bills, internet bills where applicable, parking receipts, professional membership fees, and work-related travel expenses. Keeping organized records is extremely important because every amount claimed on the tax return should be supported by appropriate documentation. If supporting receipts are missing, it may be difficult to justify the deduction during a CRA review. Once all of the receipts have been gathered, the next step is shown in the center of the slide. Each expense category is reviewed individually, and only eligible employment expenses are included in the calculation. The employee totals the allowable amounts for office supplies, cell phone expenses, internet expenses where permitted, parking, professional dues, and eligible travel costs. Notice that the calculator combines these individual expense categories into one total amount. This represents the total eligible employment expenses that may be claimed. Personal expenses or employer-reimbursed amounts must be excluded from this calculation because they are generally not deductible. After calculating the total eligible expenses, the workflow moves to the right side of the slide. The allowable expenses are entered onto Form T777, which is the CRA form used to report employment expenses. Form T777 organizes the deductible expenses into the appropriate categories before the final deduction is transferred to the employee's income tax return. The reminder at the bottom highlights one of the most important principles of employment expense claims. Only eligible employment expenses that are supported by receipts should be claimed. A signed T2200 establishes the employment conditions, but receipts provide the evidence needed to support the actual amounts claimed. As a tax preparer, it is good practice to review every receipt carefully, confirm that each expense qualifies under the CRA's rules, and verify that no personal or reimbursed expenses have been included. Taking the time to organize documents before completing Form T777 helps reduce errors and ensures a more accurate tax return. The key takeaway from this slide is simple. Preparing an employment expense claim is a structured process. First, collect and organize supporting receipts. Next, total only the eligible employment expenses. Finally, report those allowable amounts on Form T777. By following this process carefully, you can prepare employment expense claims that are accurate, well-documented, and fully compliant with CRA requirements. This final slide brings together the complete workflow for preparing an employment expense claim involving expenses other than vehicle or home office expenses. By following these steps in order, tax preparers can ensure that every claim is properly documented, accurately calculated, and fully compliant with CRA requirements. The process begins with reviewing the employee's employment conditions. The first document to examine is the signed Form T2200 provided by the employer. This form confirms the employment conditions and identifies the categories of expenses that the employee may be eligible to claim. It serves as the foundation for the entire employment expense claim. Once the employment conditions have been confirmed, the next step is to identify the eligible employment expenses. Depending on the employee's job responsibilities and the information shown on the T2200, these expenses may include office supplies, cell phone expenses, internet expenses where applicable, parking costs, professional membership dues, or work-related travel expenses. Each expense must meet the CRA's eligibility rules before it can be included in the claim. The third step is to organize all supporting documents, gather receipts, invoices, bills, and any other records that support the expenses being claimed. Good record keeping is essential because every deduction reported on the tax return should be supported by appropriate documentation. Well-organized records also make the preparation process much easier and provide evidence if the CRA requests additional information. After organizing the documentation, calculate the allowable employment expenses. Review each expense individually, Exclude any personal or employer reimbursed amounts, and total only the expenses that qualify under the CRA's rules. The result is the amount that may be reported as an employment expense deduction. Next, enter the allowable expenses on Form T777. This form summarizes the employee's deductible employment expenses in the appropriate categories. Once Form T777 has been completed accurately, the allowable deduction is ready to be transferred to the employee's income tax return. The final step is to report the employment expense deduction on the employee's T1 income tax return. At this stage, the completed calculations from Form T777 become part of the employee's overall tax return and may reduce their taxable income if all CRA requirements have been satisfied. The checklist on the right side of the slide provides a final quality review before filing. Confirm that the T2200 has been reviewed. Verify that every expense is eligible. Examine all supporting receipts. Exclude any personal or reimbursed expenses. Complete Form T777 accurately. And retain all supporting documentation for future reference or a possible CRA review. The workflow summary at the bottom reinforces the complete process. Start with the signed T2200. Identify the eligible employment expenses. Organize the receipts and supporting documents. Calculate the allowable amounts. Complete Form T777. And finally report the deduction on the employee's T1 income tax return. Each step builds on the previous one and helps ensure that the claim is complete and accurate. The key takeaway from this example is that successful employment expense claims rely on a structured and consistent process. Form T2200 establishes the employment conditions. Receipts support the expenses being claimed. Form T777 summarizes the allowable deductions, and the completed amounts are reported on the employee's income tax return. Following this workflow helps tax preparers prepare employment expense claims that are accurate, well supported, and fully compliant with CRA requirements.